Lest we forget, a segment that takes us through some of the key events of our past.
Lest we forget.
Our nation is bountiful with stories from our past, tales of kings and queens to foreign intervention, international agreements and deception. If we look closer, two things are evident. One is that several of these decisions that our kings took in the past, these agreements, are correct. Two, we made some grave mistakes at some of these pivotal moments in history. At the time these decisions were made, they seemed to be the best or the only option the country had. These are but a few instances where we went wrong.
The colonization of Sri Lanka began with the Portuguese in 1505. Little did the countrymen know that the motherland was about to lose its long-enjoyed freedom for a very long time. The explorer Lorenzo de Almeida found the island separated into 3 different kingdoms, each controlled by 3 separate kings. He marks the territory by etching the image of his king on a rock. They returned in 1517, only to trick the king to gain ownership of the land.
It was Parakramabahu VIII who ruled the kingdom of Kotte when the Portuguese arrived here. Lorenzo de Almeida, who came to Sri Lanka with the intention of gaining the complete control of trade in Asia, first made friends with the king by presenting him with gifts. There were, of course, other intentions. They said if Sri Lanka wants, they could protect the coastal area from invasions from the Dutch. Finally, the Portuguese legally obtained a plot of land that spans the size of a dead cow's skin.
Lest we forget. In 1517, a Portuguese general, Albuquerque, arrived under the guise of providing various aid and gifts to the king. They say they need to set up a storage and a security center in Colombo. He says he needs the landmass that covers the skin of a dead cow. The king is not aware as to how the skin will be laid on the ground. After the king approves this, they cut the animal skin into strips and laid it on the ground and obtained a large amount of land and created the Colombo fort. It is clear that these foreign forces come into the country due to internal political struggles.
Don't you think something went wrong somewhere?
Lest we forget.